What he's saying is, why, if the euro is so strong, why are we selling close to the buy point? Because it is a structure point, Amortaz. The 125, I think the number was 125.60. The 125.60 is a structure point. I think by now everybody of you have learned how much we should respect the structure point. Even if I get out too soon or whatever, but the high probability, 9 times out of 10, a break below a structure point gives a very big move. So I don't know which one of them is going to do that, so I have to be cautious. So that's it. Okay, so the next pair we're going to look at is again we're looking at the euro. So we'll take the weak currency, which is the pound. And this was also from last week, if you remember. This was one of the trades that we did plan last week, and I think it seems to be like a brilliant trade, because the structure long was 87.40. That was our buying point. Our long was 86.90. It closed this week at 89. That's over 200 pips from your long entry from last Saturday, and you did not have one pullback. And this is why we always try to buy the strong and sell the weak. And now you see, Murtaza, that is your structure. This is what happens when the price go above the structure. Once it breaks above the structure, you get those explosive moves. So you have to learn to respect that and to take those trades every time they come at the structure, even though from doing the chart it doesn't make, it doesn't seem to fit our, putting 20 pips or 40 pip stops. But this is what the market is saying, and that's what we have to do. Okay? Now we look at 89.73. That is a good close. My next structure is the 89.35. Let's make sure that this is the right structure. No, I think it has moved. Yeah, it has moved a little bit. 89.40. Okay, so this is my next structure. So I have about 40 pips towards my next structure. So we want to be buyers, of course, of the euro and sellers of the pound. So we need to enter out. Look at this, how lovely that trend was for the last few days. Just simply magnificent. Okay, so anyway, just looking at this chart makes our trades easy. There is no reason for us to short it unless it trades below. This is our short entry, somewhere below the 88.60. That would be our short entry. And if we short it at 88.60, I can use this 88.73 as my stop. So let's make it 88.80 just to be, so my stop is over here above the 88.80. So I'm risking about 20 pips on that trade. Alright, and if I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy it above the 92.20. I wanted to clear this that we call triangle, if you will. This is a price acceptance zone, so we want to take it above the 98.8920. So this is when things are clear. Makes it easy. So we're going to buy it above 89.20, and this next structure point is the 89.40. And if I buy it above 89.20, I'm going to place my stop below 88.98, which is my structural point. Okay, and if I'm going to go short, as I said, we're going to go short below 88.60. Alright, and I'm going to place my stop above 88.80. So I'm risking again 20 pips on either side, and my structure short is the, this is interesting, I have a structure point at 88, in this case so we're short 88.60, structure 88.33, and if I go short, I'm placing my stop. I can place my stop above the structure short, which is 88.33, because again it's 10 pips difference, so this at least, this will give me a cushion so I don't get whipsawed. I'm using still the structure point as my exit. Okay, so the euro pound, we are buying it above 89.20, and the structure long is 89.40. So this is good. I've got 20 pips away from the structure, so we might get a good magnet, pull the prices up. And then if I do that, I'm using the stop of 88.98, so I'm risking about 25 pips, 22 pips on that trade. On the short side, I'm going to go short below 88.60. I also have a close structure point at 88.33. So if I go short at 88.60, this is wrong, the short stop is wrong, then I have to place my stop go 86. I have to use the stop 88.80. Okay, so the short stop is 88.80, not 88.30. 88.80, 8880. Okay. Yeah, I made them. I did it without looking. You're absolutely right, Matt. Okay. So this is the euro pound. Let me say